Hi there, this is David, and here are 5 things that I wish that I knew before I began playing Triangle Strategy. This has been one of my most anticipated games of the year, and as such, once I got my hands on it, I could not put it down, and I've been playing it pretty much non-stop. I've had a blast, but looking back, here are 5 things that I wish that I knew before I began the game that would have made it such a much smoother experience for me. So sit back and relax as I go ahead and share them with you. Number 1. Decide on your final party before promoting. With tons of characters to choose from, the roster is really kind of bloated, especially considering that the vast majority of battles allow you 9 characters only. And once your characters reach level 10, they can get their first promotion. Then at level 20, their second promotion. However, in order to actually promote, you first need a Medal of Bravery. And these medals aren't exactly growing on trees. In fact, they're pretty rare. So after promoting Serenoa, the rest of the group is kind of up in the air. You're going to want to decide on who is in your final team before you actually follow through with your promotions, so as not to waste any of your precious medals. They are far too rare to go throwing around willy-nilly on some useless character that you're never going to use. Though, do keep in mind that all the characters who join you through a character interaction do come pre-promoted in class level 2. Number 2. Do not ignore your encampment. While you might think that this is just a place to upgrade your characters, fight mock battles, and buy items, there's really a lot more to it. This is actually where you're going to get some of your best optional characters. Hasabara runs the pub where you can fight battles to grind experience, get materials and gold, but once you fight the requisite amount of battles, Hasabara herself will join your party as a pretty kick-ass horsebacked paladin. The same can be said of Lionel, the item shop owner. Once you purchase the requisite amount of items, he will join your troop as well, and he specializes in debuffing the enemies as well as finding spoils and gold on the battlefield. And let's not forget Archibald, the sundries merchant. He's going to join your cause as an archer, which is a pretty overpowered class if I do say so myself. All these characters can join your party as early as Chapter 5, so be sure to buy from them often to get them as soon as possible. Number 3. Talk to everyone. Many RPGs nowadays have like a little marker over important NPCs who might have a side quest or give you an item of some sort, so you're trained to only talk to them. Triangle Strategy is different. Yes, there are markers over NPCs who have dialogue options to increase your conviction, but there's so much more that these NPCs have to offer. Unmarked NPCs often increase your conviction or give you important information regarding the world, and this information is not just for your edification. It's really to unlock future convictions choices with your party members. You see, when the time comes to make a game-changing decision with the scales of conviction, there are some locked choices. But if you have the information, those choices will unlock, and then you can only learn these things in these limited time, missable exploration times. Number 4. Check the world map between every single event. After each event, the world map screen is going to pop up, and you're really going to want to take the time to enlarge it with the R button, and then scroll around looking for hidden, missable cutscenes that quickly appear and disappear between events, and they are all timed. So if you don't check them at every opportunity, you will miss them, so be forewarned. Thankfully though, most of these only add like a little bit to your lore. However, others can give you some valuable information or increase your conviction. So, though it only takes a couple of seconds, it's a very good idea to get into the habit of doing this. And finally, number 5, use items. This game can be hard, even on the easy difficulty level. You can definitely have some problems with many of the bosses, so don't ignore your items. And I'm not just talking about healing items here. I'm talking about battle items, as well as buffing and debuffing items. Beginning in Chapter 5, spices become available, which essentially act as buffs, and they also kind of replace a useless character. You know how the first couple of turns in strategy RPGs normally involve you just kind of getting on over to where the enemies actually are? Well, that's the perfect time to set up a buff, granting you extra experience as well as survivability. And that goes doubly so for someone like Anna, who can use 2 actions in 1 turn. Well, that's it for the 5 things that I wish that I knew before I began Triangle Strategy. What do you wish that you knew before you began the game? Let me know in the comments. And if you like this video and what I do here on the channel, please consider heading on over to Twitch for some streaming fun, checking out Patreon for exclusive videos and early access to my content, or coming over to my Discord to chat and hang out. The links to them all can be found in the video description. This has been David, and if you like this, please like, comment, and subscribe, and have a good day.